Hey there guys, welcome to the second lesson of Unit 6, Multiplying Polynomials Day 1. Yes, Day 1, there's going to be a Day 2, it's split into 2 lessons, but we'll just focus on the Day 1 skills for today. So, getting into the part 1 of the notes. Alright, so hopefully once again you're watching this before coming to class. This is part 1 of the notes, where the Zoom is going to be part 2. So hopefully you're watching it before. If you're watching this after our live class, then hopefully get into the habit of start watching your part 1s first. So first things first, similar to the previous lesson, before we actually start multiplying polynomials, there's some foundational skills you need to know, so we'll practice that in the part 1 video. So you'll need to know how to distribute, how to combine like terms. Both are skills that we practiced in the previous lesson for adding and subtracting polynomials. You'll also need to know some general algebra rules, which we'll go into in this part 1 video. And you'll need to know how to use the box method, which we'll go into part 2 of the video. So now in the red is the things we're going to practice and prior knowledge you need to have. So first things first, the skills review. Now the number symbol is just going to represent a constant. As a reminder, a constant is a number without a variable. So 9, 12, 200, negative 15. All those are examples of constants. Now if you're multiplying a variable by a constant, you will just attach those two together. Since they're not like terms, you can't really multiply them. So you'll just write the constant x. Keeping in mind that when a number is touching a variable, there is an implied multiplication operation going on between them. Now, if you're multiplying a variable by itself, then you will square that variable. These are like terms, so you can multiply them. So x times x will give you x squared. So here's some examples. X times 3. Well, they're not like terms, so we're just going to kind of squish them together to give us 3x. Can't do more there. 2x times 3. Now we do have some like terms. We have two constants. We have 2 and 3. So these we can multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. And once again, x is not a like term, so we'll just attach it. So we're left with 6x. 2x times 3x. Well, once again, we're just going to multiply our like terms. So 2 times 3 is 6. X times x. Well, we have here, it tells us x times x is x squared. So 2x times 3x is going to give you 6x squared. And once again, you can't do anything more there. That is as simplified as it can get. So a few more practice examples. 3x times 2 is going to give you 6x. 10x times 5 is going to give you 50x. 15 times 2x is going to give you 30x, where you just do the 15 times the 2, which gives you the 30, and then attach the x. Now you try. So if I tell you 5x times 2, what is that? Now hopefully you're able to do 5 times 2 and attach the x, which would give you the 10x. Now some more examples. Now we have 3x times 2x. Well, that's going to give you 6x squared. Now notice there's a little note down here. If you ever see something that has this x, that little hood symbol, the little arrowhead pointing upwards, and a number, that's the same thing as writing x squared. So this is just saying the power of 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, x times x is x squared, which is what this is representing. 10x times 5x, well 10 times 5 is 50, x times x is x squared, so we have 50x squared. So now you try. What is 5x times 2x? So hopefully you can multiply your like terms, 5 times 2 and x times x, to give you 10x squared. Now let's all put it together for basic polynomial multiplication. So what if we are told, okay, 2x times the quantity of x plus 8. Well, this is just, kind of a review of distribution. You're going to distribute the first term to each term within the parentheses. So you're going to do 2x times x, which is what this is showing. 2x times x, well, x times x is x squared. Can't do anything with the 2, 2x squared. 2x times 8, which is being represented here, well, I can multiply the 2 and 8 this time, which gives me 16, but I can't do anything with the x, so you're left with 16x. So now you try. What's negative 4x times the quantity of 6x plus 2? Same thing, you're going to distribute. You're going to do negative 4x times 6x. Then you're going to do negative 4 times 2. So hopefully you're able to get negative 24x squared. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. X times x is x squared. And negative 8x, because negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Just an x. Keep the x. Negative 8x. So that is the end of our part 1 video. So your code word for today is going to be hedgehog. So hopefully this makes sense. If you still have questions, bring your questions to class, and I will see you guys during the live Zoom.